Hey, thanks for tuning in today. So I've got about 123 days to go till we kick off the Everest Base Camp trek and climb of Lobuche Peak, which is 6,200 meters high. And it feels crazy to even say that. And so I've been training, changing my training. This week was the Gold Coast Marathon. I had signed up for that, the half marathon. And I was working on getting better, getting my Achilles sorted, but then switched goals, right? So what I discovered through training and through running is that I was actually making my Achilles worse. It wasn't improving. So I've got this longer goal now in November of completing this, giving it a crack. And as a result, I had to not do the half marathon, which is a bit sad. It's such a great weekend down the Gold Coast and the weather was perfect, but it's been great seeing others hit their PBs or just, finish, complete their goals too. So this time 12 months ago, I had done a marathon. I ran a marathon and I've got to say the training for Nepal is actually harder than training for a marathon. So when I was training for a marathon last year, I was training 4 days a week running in terms of, a minimum 40 minutes. And then I'd do my long run on Sundays. And I think the longest long run I did was about 3.5 hours. This year for Nepal training, I'm training 6 out of 7 days. There's only one recovery day and that's Saturday. And that's strategic. So we had a call on Friday afternoon with those that are coming to Nepal. Matt Stewart from Experience Not Felt Possible hosted it. It was a great call just to see the other people, find out a bit more, ask some questions. And the key message from that call was Matt saying that consistency is better than intensity. And that really resonated with me. And that's why my program is 6 days of the week with one sort of free day. And even yesterday, which was a free day, I did a 40-minute walk just because what we're doing is a multi-day hike. And so there really is no recovery in between. Also, at altitude, you don't sleep very well. Your breathing is hampered. And so the more you can sort of push your body over multiple days, the better. So that's why I'm saying Nepal is actually harder, even though the training program itself, in terms of today, I did a 2-hour, 45-minute hike. I'm going to do a 30-minute ride later this afternoon. Tomorrow, I've got a 45-minute bike ride plus a 15-minute walk run plus in the afternoon, I think I've got another weighted vest walk. So it's just a lot of, time, but a lot of time on your feet. And the whole phrase around consistency is more important than intensity, I think applies to many areas of our life. What Matt shared was look, even if you can't do a hike or if you can't do something, just try to do anything, even just get outside and go for a walk. You've just got to get that time on your feet. And I think this whole thing around, in the world that we're in, a lot of people are wanting shortcuts and hacks and ways of doing it, but a lot of the time it's just consistent efforts and frequency and visibility on a regular basis. That's how you build it, by showing up over and over again, just getting time on your feet, not only to build trust with people, but also it makes you better. Over time, it makes you so much better at what you're doing. And even at the moment, I'm working up a speech for a conference in August, and I've hired Alan to critique me, to roast the speech. And I feel like I've got to get it so good before I send it to him. But even as I heard about that consistency over intensity, it's hey, just share with Alan what I have now. He's going to give feedback. I can build it and just continue building it and plodding along, add in the stories, add in what I need to make this and improve it, as opposed to getting it to a 90% speech. It's always about just making tiny steps. And so just sending one email, doing one outreach, sharing a post, that's just how it kicks off. It's these basics. It's these sort of simple steps done frequently, much like this podcast. I don't focus on the remaining 180 episodes. I focus on what's tomorrow's episode going to be about and go from there. So you don't need a grand plan. This is exciting. Yes, I think it's important to have a goal. The fact that I'm doing this hike is a goal that has mobilized me to do this. So I think you need a reason. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And then every day you just chip away at it. You need a micro move. You can use that to develop your confidence, your skill level as well. So what's your time on feet right now? What does that look like for you in what you're doing? And what's one thing that you could do today that could keep the rhythm? Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.